Hong Kong as a city where you can get the knowledge, where you can get the consultants, you can arrange your financials. All these elements are very important so that you can have a focus on your business in China with support from people who are really experienced with China but live in Hong Kong. And that's for us also a key element to use this model.
Why come to Hong Kong? It's access, even though its own market here, it's operating a different legal system in terms of common law and different norms around governance for business. But you have access into the mainland and you have access onto the wider Asian continent as well. And there's no question that over the next 10, 15, 20, 30 years, Asia will be the growth center for the world. And if businesses are to internationalize, if Irish businesses want to internationalize, they need to be in Asia. And the best place to be in Asia is in Hong Kong still.
Yeah. It's just an amazing, amazing place. Why wouldn't you want to choose Hong Kong? It's just what an incredible, vibrant, brilliant place with a real interest in amazing food and drink. I also think that there's a great potential market there with discerning consumers who want to be drinking and experiencing the very best things. But I think mainly it's about the spirit of a place, one of the most extraordinary places on the face of the planet.
Well, thank you for the support for Hong Kong.
So absolutely, take me back as soon as it's possible.
I will try.
Once we made that decision that we were going to open an office in Hong Kong, we could start to see the benefits. And after I visited there a couple of times and totally loved the place, the vibrancy, the energy, the enthusiasm for doing business, and actually how relatively easy it is to do business in Hong Kong. As you know, Asia is not necessarily an easy place for a Western company to trade, but Hong Kong itself, possibly because a lot of the legal structures, the business structures are kind of British based, it was very familiar territory for us. So we didn't really see any particularly strong barriers to entry for us to get in there, and to use that as a base to branch out into the rest of the Pacific region.
Hong Kong is a wonderful market to work with. It's a very easy, straightforward market because business in Hong Kong is fast and it's simple. And also there's a lot of support out there through HKTDC. Also there's a big appetite for new creativity in Hong Kong from people who live in Hong Kong, as well as it being a really important and iconic tourist destination. And so people are looking for something new and different and interesting. And there's so many wonderful, great shops. So there's a lot of opportunities to also sell your products in Hong Kong.
Well, Hong Kong is a truly global city. And I think it has very advantageous trade policies. It's a very, very easy place to do business. It does help that English is widely spoken from a European perspective. But I think more importantly, particularly with medtech, there's significant investment in healthcare, and particularly in developing and expanding hospital provision, which plays very well to Brown & Medical strengths. Also, I think it's a fantastic springboard to expand business north into the Greater Bay Area and beyond that to mainland China.
We formed a partnership with a fantastic architectural company called Ryder, who are based in Hong Kong. They also have offices in London and various other parts of the world. They actually picked up the mantle on our behalf, and they were able to, because of the wonders of technology, walk around on FaceTime and show us, and we could say, yes, we like that, or no, that's terrible, or and then during the build, because everything was built outside of Hong Kong and then shipped in, so they were able to travel. And what we're doing, that's formed a really good relationship, because we would really want to be able to continue our work in that region with other potential institutions, and we now have somebody with a very solid base that we know, and there's a proven relationship.